speed up the process. Decided to do another trip. I thought my car can handle the trip from here to there, there to here, here to there, and there to here. Got the flash, it was overheating. I told you my car has problems. It had so much problems that it gave me a sign that it was overheating. Mind you, it all happened in one day. My car was perfectly fine during the day. I can't go but so long while driving the car before it overheats. I'm like, all right, I'm good. Nope. Now, this area that I stopped at, which I have no recording of because my camera messed up and my iPad was home at the time, I was stuck on a semi-highway. I call it semi-highway because it was kind of like a highway where you could go 55 miles per hour on it, but it wasn't necessarily a highway because you couldn't go like 70 type thing. Usually it's like 60, 70. Now I thought like, I gave it actually an hour during the time when I got the warning to go, okay, well, it's an hour. I should be straight. Then I come to find out I'm not straight because I didn't get the warning. My gas filter acted the same way when I was on my way to Binghamton. And your boy was stuck. I wasn't gonna go to the curb, but I was too far on the left side to go on the curb, and the car wouldn't go any further than it already was at. I was like, let the car cool, put the hood up, let the cars go by, cool it down. Figured that might work. Roughly 2 hours in, from the time it actually broke down, from the time the police actually showed up. Nobody called the police. I was actually surprised, waiting. I was like, okay, is the police gonna show up? At least within an hour or so. It didn't show up to roughly 2 hours. No, okay, maybe I exaggerated about 2 hours. But it was definitely an hour and some change. And I'm like, that'll take y'all time. Officer came by. He was like, are you okay? I was like, your car broke down? I was like, yeah. I don't really have assistance to really put it on the curve because I know I'm in a situation where I can cause harm in traffic. Which, yet, nobody has slammed into me. I had a few people ask for help, but that was about it. And I'm like, I'm good. Like, there's nothing I can really do besides sit here and wait. Like, I figured it would turn on eventually because this is the first time like I sat here for so long thinking that it would turn on, but it didn't. So the cop was like, you cool if like, we help you push to the curb so you're not in the, the highway lane. I was like, yeah, that's fine with me because I want to give it at least like another 20 more minutes before I call a tow truck because I know tow trucks could be expensive. So him and his officer buddy, I don't know how you want to call it, helped me push the truck to that curve. Asked my name, and then he drove off. Waited 20 minutes like I said I was. And then from there, I called the cops. Well, I called 911. Because I didn't really have a phone to really use because my screen was cracked. Yeah, I could still receive all notifications and whatnot, but I had my watch on me. So I told Siri to go ahead and call 911. Call 911, asked me for emergency, told them about the car, yada, 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 where I'm parked and located, even though there was no street sign for me to really say anything. Still, somehow, about 15 minutes after the call, I did, to 911, another cop car shows up. Strange thing about this one, though, he has his handcuffs in his hands. And I'm sitting there going, why? Did I do something? Right, I'm in the wrong neighborhood. We're in Vestal. It's a lot more wider than it is in Binghamton. He asked me, is everything okay? I was like, yeah, my car broke down. And honestly, I can understand why he has some type of mentality to make it seem I was a bit more suspicious because where the cop left me off was kind of in the middle of both lanes on that hill. So if a car was to come down, it's blocked by my car. If a car was to decide to come in, it's blocked by my car. Don't really have a way to move the car from this point. So I kind of understood that. And the car was also facing the house with the beams just flashing in that car in the guy's house. Old man house. The reason why I know it was old man, he actually came out when the tow company came in to go get my car. Tried to talk to him, he didn't say a word to me. Nothing rude, you just like seem very puzzled in the entire time. So the cop said he's gonna wait for the tow truck. Tow truck came in, grabbed my car, told me the bill was $240. Now, I just got through shooting the Endless Fest, Summer Fest, which, if only I was staying in Binghamton, I would definitely come here again. And I would definitely do work. And I most likely would advocate for me, yo, let me perform. Let me perform. I got paid for that event. However, the money wasn't going to be deposited until Tuesday. This all happened on Monday. So I was like, okay. I don't have cash or card to pay said person. Can I just pay him the next morning at whatever he plans on dropping off at? Excuse me. He says, cool. They gave me a business card, drive off in my car. I take an Uber home. Next day came, I didn't go straight to the auto repair shop, whatever, towing company. I went to work, and then I went there. Then they were like, okay, we can't do card. You gotta go to the ATM, and your bill is $380. I'm like, excuse me? Come to find out, after some time, I read the paper that I signed. It was for storage, towing. I was like, all right, and then tax, which all led up to damn near $400. Phone still cracked. Now, also let me say this too. Before I went to the towing to go pick up my car, I went to the T-Mobile to ask for a repair because, as far as I know, I have Apple Care and I'm able to replace my phone if I need to in case something happens to my phone. At least what the guy told me when I first got the phone. iPhone 15 Plus or iPhone 15 Pro. So now I'm phoneless. Now, I told myself, hey, I could get Facebook, Instagram, Discord, so on and so forth on my iPad. I was like, you know what? Let me just see how it is with no phone. And I made it. I made it for 3 days. I believe I dropped my phone off on Tuesday. No, dropped my phone off on Wednesday. I didn't get it back till Friday. Here we are. And you would have thought, hey, you don't have to say it could have gotten worse. But, yeah. And for the most part, that has been my week outside of the other week. So I had such a good moment, and then it just went south swinging. Now, in the backwards way, I actually enjoyed having this adventure. This was actually a really good adventure because adventure consists of something bad, something good. It doesn't always, have to be good, and always don't have to be bad. I actually enjoyed it. There was a little stories, things happen, yada yada yada. But I will definitely say after this long-winded video that you're watching, that where I'm at right now, it's time to move on. It's time to move on because the Endless Summer Fest put light on I want to get back into performance. And I love the lounge. Don't like Binghamton, but I love the lounge. There's a couple people out here that, I do love and have, we friends. We bros. We sisters. However, Binghamton as a whole has exhausted me. I need a good scenery, different scenery. Everything that I want to do, the photography, DJ, I want to do, it's just not going to be in Binghamton no more. So what's the plan? We'll see all the adjustments and movements and changes in 2025. Till then, hold on to your seats because we'll be right back in the next video. Until then, I hopefully gave you some, it wasn't really advice. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. See you guys around. Peace.